In this video, I will be showing you how to wire your accessories for the igrow1000. Please be sure to read all your terms and conditions in the manual and have all your wires set up in the right positions on the circuit board. So basically today, what I would be showing you is how to wire your outdoor temperature sensor, your indoor temperature sensor, your light sensor, your anemometer. So to get started, what I will be doing is showing you how to wire your outdoor temperature sensor. Be sure that you do unlock all the screws before inserting any wires. To do so, what you will have to do is just grab a screwdriver and simply just turn to open up the terminals. Next thing you want to do is make sure you have all your wires ready to be inserted. So for the outdoor temperature, you're going to have a red, black, white, and green wires. Be sure to read your manual so it can lead you on to where the wires should be inserted. So when wiring your outdoor temperature, the white wire will go to the clock, the green wire will go to data 1, the red wire will go to V out, and the black wire will go to ground. So when installing the indoor temperature sensor, it's actually the same procedure as the outdoor temperature. The only difference is we're just going to move the green wire from data 1 to data 0. You know, just put it into the terminal and just lock it in with the screwdriver. And this is how you wire the indoor temperature sensor. So the next accessory I want to wire is the light sensor. And I want to show you where to insert those wires. But just on a reminder note that it is recommended to run all the sensor wires through the watertight gland on the far right side of the igrow1000. And this conserves the two middle glands for output wiring. Remember also that this drawing is not to scale. So when you wire the wires for the light sensors, so basically you're going to run the red wire onto the V plus terminal. So also remember to unscrew your terminals so that way it'll be easily for you to insert those wires. So we're going to insert the red wire onto the V plus, and the black wire would go to the analog input 8. Once those are inserted, all you have to do is grab a screwdriver and screw them in place. And this is how you wire up your light sensor. So the next accessory I want to show you how to wire up is the anemometer. Just a simple reminder note that it is recommended to run all the sensors wires through the watertight gland on the far right side of the igrow1000. Also, this conserves the two middle glands for your output wiring. So when installing the wind vane, we do recommend to follow the Davis installation manual. They do recommend to install your anemometer base and the arm before you set up your wind vane. So make sure you connect wind direction wires to the igrow1000 and turn on the igrow1000. And also do have a second person to climb on a ladder and slowly rotate the wind vane mounting shaft until the igrow reads due north. You know, so basically, you know, rotate the mounting shaft into a small increment, then wait about 8 seconds before reading the wind direction on the igrow1000. Another thing is using a compass. Another thing that we do recommend is holding a compass. Just have another person on a ladder hold the wind vane so that it is pointing north, and then carefully slide it onto the mounting shaft. And then gently tighten the wind vane onto the set screw. And when the wind vane is the complete in installation, double check the installation by rotating the wind vane to the point south, and then after 8 seconds verify it with the igrow1000 to make sure you're getting the right reading. Also, a quick reminder, this drawing is not to scale. So the next thing I want to do is show you where these wires for the anemometer should go. Basically the yellow and the green wire, they will be inserted into the analog input 7. The yellow one would be going to the positive of the analog input, and the green one will go into the negative terminal. So the yellow wire will go into the positive terminal of the analog input, and the green one will go into the negative. So when wiring your anemometer, you want to put the yellow wire onto the analog input 7 positive, and the green one on the analog input negative. And then you would take your ground wire, the black one, onto the FD1 positive and the hot one on the FD1 negative. And this is how you wire your anemometer. So also, reminder note, please be sure to follow your manual